What happens when a nuclear test goes horribly wrong in 1962? Let's find out in News from the Fallout number one, a new comic from Image Comics. Hello everyone, Daniel here from the Next Issue Podcast. On today's video, I'll be doing a review for News from the Fallout number one. This is a new book from Image Comics, written by Chris Condon with art by Jeffrey Allen Love, letters by Hassan Otsmane Elhau. Um, I am so happy to finally be able to talk about this in a more public forum. I was lucky enough to read this a few weeks ago while Chris Condon was in town for Dallas, for Fan Expo Dallas. So I got to tell him a little bit about how much I enjoyed the book, but now I get to tell it to a wider audience. Let me give you a quick synopsis of this book. In 1962 Nevada, a nuclear bomb test goes horribly awry and unleashes a contaminant into the atmosphere that turns people rotten. Otis Fallows, a private in the U.S. Army who is present for the test and is the only known survivor, flees the secret army base in search of safe haven. But does such a place even exist? If you're not familiar, Chris Condon currently writing Ultimate Wolverine and that Texas Blood, that long-running series for Image as well. They've teamed up with Jeffrey Allen Love, who you can see from The Last Battle at the End of the World, The Thousand Demon Tree. There's other stuff like that. It is definitely a dark sci-fi horror story, and I really, really enjoyed it. Like, I remember it was the first day of the convention. I stopped by Chris Condon's table to get my Ultimate Wolverine sign, and then I remember that I had this on our files that we get sent from these publishers. So shout out to Image Comics. So I went back overnight. I read the book, and then I came back the next day because I attended Comic-Con all 3 days, and I was able to tell Chris how much I enjoyed the book. And I really hope that everyone else also enjoys the book. I really like the fact this is a black and white book, but this book is all about the atmosphere, and I think that's where Jeffrey's art really comes into play. Maybe Jeffrey Allen, I don't know. I'm not familiar with the artist, but yeah. Either way, Love's art just really builds this atmosphere, right? The lack of color, the designs, the emptiness of some of the characters, like there's a character that wears that protective mask, right? And as you can see from the cover, like the eyes are just whited out. There is a general in the army that is up to no good, and you can kind of tell just by the way that he stands and the way that he talks. The lettering really adds a lot to this as well. I think, like I've mentioned before in other reviews, uh, great lettering goes very much undervalued and underestimated. Because when it's great, it just really works, and it kind of feels like it all belongs and it clicks together. It really adds a lot to the atmosphere, whether it's a small noise or somebody yelling, like all those little things that you don't, this isn't an audio medium, so like the lettering is your audio for the book. Um, all those things combined just really bring this really dark story. Really, it's thrilling. It's almost like you're falling into uh, a well of darkness, and the story just kind of engulfs everything, and the light begins to leave the story. And just when you think that you see a little bit of hope, like the light gets further and farther away. It's just, like I said, all about the atmosphere in this book. This is going to be an incredible series. And then once you get to like kind of the crux of this, like the climax of the issue, I think by that point you're going to be hooked, because I definitely was. I saw this. There was one panel in particular. You probably won't see it in the preview images because it's later on and it's a big spoiler. But once I saw that, I was like, I'm fully committed to the series wherever it goes. It's a great hook, and I really, really enjoy it. So there you have it. News from the Fallout number one. Go check it out from Image Comics, and give a shout out to the team because they've done such a good job in just like producing a fantastic first issue. I love reading first issues because I feel like it's almost the purest form of a comic book. Right? It's got to be the hook. It's got to tell you everything, especially when it's from a new series or a creator-owned kind of project. as opposed to, you know, like something from Marvel or DC where there's a lot of continuity already built in. So yeah, I love reading a good number one, and this definitely hit it out of the park. Rereading this for the review was such a joy because I just noticed so many other things that I didn't notice on the first run through because I was so engulfed by the story itself and trying to get there. So if you have read this book, let me know what you thought about it down in the comments. As always, thank you for watching, everyone. Remember to share, like, subscribe, hit the bell so you know when we go live. That is most Saturdays, 10 a.m. Central Standard Time. And stay tuned. We have more comic reviews, trailer reactions, TV recaps, all that fun stuff in the channel. Thanks for watching, everyone. Bye-bye.